What's up? Well, I need to hook the counter up. Literally just got up. We got 55 minutes on day 254. Let's see here. Get this app running. They updated it. It has a new look. All right, let's get it going here. All right, ding, ding, ding. Oh. Yo, is it Dane or Danny? Maybe enough. Hey, what's up? How's it going today? Hope you're doing all right. Oh. Sorry, I was getting the app started there. Just woke up. I haven't even been awake for 5 minutes. Well, 10 minutes yet. So today, I don't even feel like throwing any punches yet on this tummy. So I need to get this situated a little better here. Yo, is that Johnny? What's up, Johnny? Hope you're doing all right today. Yeah, I haven't even been awake for 10 minutes. I was awake enough to make I got some coffee. Let me put some glasses on, then I can just read chat maybe. And we're just gonna stand here and hit bomb. I don't even know if we'll get like 600 or 700 hits on bomb today. Man, I was gonna ask you about that. That's crazy that happened from fishing, dude. That's like a story of like the the stupid lens fell out. It sounds like one of those incredible stories, you know, but I saw the pictures, man, that's crazy. It's one of those stories where people are like, the fish was so big, you know, and it gave me a black eye, and people be like, huh. But I saw, man, that's crazy. Oh, yo, Jacinda, what's up? Thanks for the roses. My stupid glasses are broke or something. I gotta put them in and the freaking lens falls out. What's up? Kalich! What up? Oh, in the heart, Jacinda. Sorry, I was fixing my glasses. Well, I mean, I believe you though. But, just said because I know you wouldn't lie about that, you know. But yeah, I mean the pictures help. Oh man, let me get this thing off here. Y'all are too nice. Thanks for the roses. Thanks for heart me. We got some coffee. I just woke up. We got an hour. I have to get my daughter at her school. She's at an after-school class. I want to see during the day, like how bad does drinking coffee make my teeth that discolored? Yo, Dragon King, what up? Oh man, no, I'm not even punching Bob today. I'm taking a day off from punches. I got, you know, I'm lucky I even got on here for a little bit. I kept trying to wake up, guys. I was trying to wake up at like noon. It wasn't happening. Yo, an after-school class. So there's just an after-school activity. It's a class on some kind of like bead making thing at her school that she went to make bracelets. Yeah, so she didn't take the bus home. She's staying there. It's only like 40 minutes, a 45-minute long class. So the parents got to go pick you up. Yeah, my teeth are actually pretty bad. Yeah, Pittsburgh. Yeah, right. At least I got teeth out here in Pittsburgh. Sounds like Texas. It sounds like isn't England a place everyone makes fun of? Yeah, like a class after school. Suzu, A gamer girl. Well, all right. Well, you can be my gamer. You can be my gamer girl. I'll be your sword dude. Your sword. Your saber boo. All right. You know, let's hit Bob left-handed too. I put these glasses on. Yeah. I know. I know, Johnny. Ow! I just hit myself in the foot there. Whoops. You mean like, I mean, she's pretty attractive. You mean a trap as in like, they'll steal your information. The other kind of trap, she's pretty hot. Like, you know, either way. 6. Yes, exactly, man. Your hand is, oh, it is. Yeah, we're back to 100%. Yes, right. Tell me, yeah, she's the one when people are like, what city are you from? Tirole, what's up? Are you there? I might not even get 100 hits on Bob. I put these glasses on to be able to see. What's, yeah. They're probably not even here anymore. Tirole, you want to go over something? Well, I mean, I've dated, let's see, I've dated, Asian, Latina, like, literally from there, black, white, so I'm, just to say, I wouldn't, like, discriminate, but if I was gonna pick, man, I don't know, man, man, I think Latina. Dude, it's so hard. Goth. There you go. All right, Tirole, are you there? I want to show you something. Oh, Carlos S. Thanks for the heart me. Here, 6767. Wait, what's the last one? 6161. Yeah, goth. Do you know what? I have the worst trouble with goth girls because I'm Tirole. Looks like you're right. I have. All right. I want to show. I was thinking I'm gonna make a video. There's tons of people because I know people will tell you all kind of stuff. Being stature like training and stuff. Yo, Carlos is happy Tuesday. You know, I thought it was Monday last night. All right. Because people will tell you that there's ways to do stuff. I'm gonna show you that any way you're swinging a sword. Like obviously, if there's people that are teaching you stuff, and you wanna they're gonna show you techniques and forms and stuff. But in Boo-Hurt duels, because I know you've been doing some duels, just hitting somebody is what counts, right? So for going left, I'm going to show you a difference in a couple. This is my thoughts here. So if you're going from one side to the other, there are many ways you can do it. My point is, I'll tell you the point at the end. You can go like this, then all the way around your head, like that, which is hard in a helmet, right? So there's this way. You could go this way, where you're just moving your shoulder. Here, this way is like people train with these heavy maces and stuff. Greg, what up? People train with these with exercise things to swing this way. Yeah, Johnny. Yo, what's up, Levi? People train to do all. You ever see people with these mace things? They go, so you can actually swing like pretty powerful, right? They're coming over your head. You can swing this way. Just moving your shoulder joint. One joint, shoulder. You're going to have to bend your elbow. Maces do hurt your wrist. You're in Japan? What? So we got over the head. Now we got just moving the shoulder. Now we got this way. Lifting your shoulder. Coming that way. Now we got throwing straight out. And now we got swing down and through to down and through. all those work. And here's some thoughts on why some might be better than others. Yeah, how is Japan? Yo, oh no, what? Levi, are you for real? How do you know? You don't have to tell us in a public chat room. I read what you said. I don't know what shows up. These kind of hits where you throw straight out are very protective, guarded. These ones where you're moving your arm like this. See when you come up like this, you just create a big target here. But at the same time, this is a very comfortable move. So I tend to swing this way and bring my elbow up and come around. While it does give me a huge target on the arm. I'm just trying. I don't even know where I'm talking. I'm getting disorganized. But do you understand what I'm saying? No matter how you throw a strike, it really doesn't matter in the end. But if you think about, like, this is the most comfortable way for me. One, bring my arms straight up. Or just to show you, there's different ways to swing. Same with this way. You go this way, shoulder up. But at the same time, you're like way open. I don't know if that makes sense. Yo, the French are coming! Dude, I know Flight 6 Man. Nuh-uh, Levi, what? How do you know this? How did you find out? Let's find out. The one where you hold crosshair, do cross-by shot when you work on... yeah. Maybe that's something that... Oh yeah, like in my team fighting armor, I can't even get my arms above here. Greg, Mr. Bones, actually this is like my 7th year. I'm trying to see what Greg's doing in Japan. Yo, oh man. Hey, do you know, like, one of the best live streams I ever watched was this dude during COVID who was in lockdown I think it was in Singapore. It was great, man. He was on live all day, every day, except for he went to bed. Yeah. All right. I get the serving pizza shots is like this, probably, right? $550 plus baggage isn't bad, man. Yeah, man. Well, maybe Greg's got the flight discount. Maybe Greg goes to Tokyo enough. He's got the discount. $550 is a great price. Here's the point. There's many ways to throw a shot. Just because if someone says this is the absolute way, maybe you do have problems with your armor. Do you know? To me, this is the easiest thing. The easiest way for me is out. Your arm is so wide open now, where someone can hit you here. If you can't get your arm up, maybe you can even just throw straight out. And if you're throwing this way, you're obviously got more of a guard. Levi. Yeah, let's see. How many hits are we even at? We got till 2:30. The timer isn't even going off. See why I look at this thing once in a while? It's shut off. Opinions on those kind of swords? I like them. I mean, I think the R sword, I would rather have a side sword. A side sword is kind of like a mix of one of those and an arming sword. Yeah, and they all work different muscles too. That punch kind of shot is gonna work. I think it's gonna work a triceps a little more. Yeah. Oh, dude. So side sword is thicker. I don't know why this app shut off. So we're back to 0 because it's not counting. But shot a demonstration, sure. Let's make sure this is counting real quick. Alrighty. Yay, it's counting. So the funny thing about the hip motion, man, when I do longsword, I actually use a Latin hip kind of motion. Alright, so just the beginning stuff again. Here. This is my right foot. Why don't I do it backwards? Then if you did it at home. Ready? All right. So it's a 4 count. You go 1, 2, 3, tap. Same leg. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, tap. Ba 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 da da da. Maybe for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Backwards. Da da da. Ba. You can hold people's hands like this. You can be this way. 1, 2, da, da, da. You can flip around. 1, 2, 3. Meet with your. Get your partner back. Yo, who sent those hearts behind my back? Yo, user, what's up? Yeah, dude. Rumba. Oh, Greg. Is Greg still here? Greg knows how to dance, by the way. Oh, shoot, dude. What's up, Ostaff? Ah, I missed it. Sorry. It's like the medieval Jackson 5. What is? Andy, what up? Yes, dance style. We're on 4 hits on Bob because it's shut off. Maybe we're on 9 hits. I don't know. Short one today, everybody. Short one. We only got till 2:30. I gotta pick up my daughter. Like at 2:30, I gotta shut it off. Yeah. I read that. I don't know if it got filtered. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, there's so many moves, and I'm telling you, if you're really good at bachata, what the world? What's up, man? If you're really good at bachata, you can make up your own things. 1, 2, 3. Wow. You get her to sit right here. You go. You do all these things, you know, like it's a 2 count. If you're trying to be like real, whenever you're doing Latin dance and stuff for a competition, you gotta step on a straight leg. You know what I mean? Oh man. What the world? That's like, yes. I don't know. Following, I don't even know how. Following would be hard for me because you gotta react. Yo, user. You know what I mean? What the world? Do the. Oh yes, the swirl. All right, Hugo. Hugo. I could make. Let's do the swirl mixed with some Latin dance to get around here. Can't see my feet moving around. So both staff guys, if you want someone else who does both staff, you just do like, dude, I hope your sciences get better. If you I'm gonna pin this dude's comment. Bow staff also does something very similar to me. If I can pin it. Yeah, if you follow him, man. I think he only does like a half hour to an hour. But he's down like New Zealand and does live, like, swinging a bow staff around, guys. I think he's entertaining and a good dude, so I wouldn't just say that otherwise, you know. So I pinned his comment in case anyone wants to check him out. We got, oh, is this thing still on? It is. 36 hits. But top seat, yo, yeah, man. Anytime, bro. So, I do have a daughter. I secretly did 6,000 hits this morning, and I upload them all over. They're all recorded, but I gotta get this shit done. 6,000 a day, and we can be done in like a month or less than a month. 30 minutes live. I knew it was like 30, 5 days a week. I said or up to an hour because sometimes I don't know. Sometimes you go later. But dude twirls a bow staff around like, you know. I used to play around with the bow staff when I was a kid, flipping it from one side to the other. I could kind of roll it over my neck, but the dude's like half hour, man. Like Darth Maul, it's just not a red lightsaber. Yeah, dude, non-stop. So we're hitting Bob a little bit today. I got till 2:30. I gotta pick my daughter up. Is that music too loud? The vocal trance songs conflict with my voice. Where that's why I usually don't play the vocal trance mixes, because when they're going, oh, and I'm talking, and it's a conflict of interest here. All right, world. I get so mad at that game, man. Jeez, dude. So, I don't understand how, I think sometimes I just get lucky. So I'll tell you, here's the thing about playing an arcade. Dude, what if Bob punches back? What if Bob had a buddy to attack me from behind? So in the arcade, remember when I was talking about the oh, thanks, bow staff, thanks. Yeah, today, I haven't been awake for like 20 minutes yet. I don't feel like punching Bob, so we're just sitting Bob and hanging out for an hour. So in arcade mode is one. Remember when I was talking about the green crosshairs where it's green, red, and yellow? Yay! Facebook Marketplace, yes. I would love to get I would love to have even a third Bob. So I don't understand sometimes, and I look at these tank things, and it's like all the time, like the place to shoot them is the little lookout area or something. Dude, I'll be sitting there. I don't know if it's maybe it's an ammo thing. Maybe I'm using the wrong kind of shells. Oh, cap backwards. Bah. Matt Armstrong. I don't know who that is, but I hope it's a good thing. So I'll aim at like what looks like it should be a weak point. There's a little lookout thing. Dude, I was point blank on this tank. Catman, what's up? Shoot it. It's like, bing. Alright. I get one shot at all. The thing is, I get one shot at all the time. I'm kind of getting over it. And the amount of times that like I actually one-shot somebody is bad. I'm actually not bad at range. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe today, if you're on today or down there, maybe if you don't mind at some point, it doesn't take too long. Like talk about some ammo selection. Oh my God. Because I'm not understanding the ammo types, maybe because it just like ding shoots off and I get like hit and I'm done. Sometimes I just flip. I'm like, maybe I'll use this ammo. This one looks like it's cooler. Whoa, man, yeah, I bet you get the plus. Yeah, you get turned around with the helmet on. Luis popping off. What's up? Yeah, I mean, I watch your videos, Tierlay. I thought you're doing great. Yeah, alright. I should be on. I'm working tonight. Yo, Johnny's back. I'm working 3 nights in a row. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday. Maybe we'll go to Armor. Maybe we'll go to Sam's Club in Armor Friday. Like around this time or something. Like, it would have to be a little earlier. Oh, some left-handed shots here. Woo! I got glasses on so I can kind of read, but I feel like I'm not reading it from far away. Yeah, dude. Dude, what the world was insane last night with the views. Wait, what did I miss? Somebody said something. Yo, Cree, what's up? Oh, I thought that was Johnny. Cree, my bad. It's Cree. Johnny, you and Johnny from the back here have the same looking avatar. Cree, what up? Nice. All right. Dude, that's some great stuff to learn. Yeah, we should do that. So the Sam's Club, the hot dogs, they sell them inside like that? Ah, there's a counter in the back, which actually the worst thing... You were, dude. I'm gonna give you a shout out too. This app on the back, watch. See how it counts these hits? Obviously, there's more hits than that. It always drops a couple. But if you're like, they changed the app, so now it does this stupid combo thing. I think it's a little less accurate. That's how it keeps track. Yeah, I used to keep track in my head, and I'd talk, and we'd do all this stuff. Dude, that puzzle piece was crazy. All right, hey, I'm gonna pin this comment too. This is where if anyone is into, well, I would say other games too, mostly War Thunder. That is where I'll be. Even if you want to just come talk about Armor in chat, dude. He's got Armor. That's where I will be tonight, around 7 p.m. I'm telling you, no lie. It's like I watch What the World TV like it's a daily show. I don't watch NCIS. I don't watch American Idol. I watch What the World TV. Kalich, I'm really close. Yeah, we talk everything there. But I definitely will get it set up to sometime. I just don't know if I can run it through. It's gonna look like crap. We'll do it at least once, though. I gotta take this off. Very low hit quantity day today. Now I have to be at 2:30. We got 27 minutes. Just so minutes. At 2:30, I'm literally hitting the button and I'm jumping in the car. I have to get my daughter to school at 3:15. That gives me just enough time to hang out with us and all our friends here, and then drive immediately to her school to pick her up. Minus one stoplight or something. So we're using the regular saber today. I'm hitting Bob in the mouth. Some of the most easiest way to save energy is on your hits too. I think is this one. It works your shoulder muscles, but yo, Fat Soul, I started hitting Bob a million times because no one would fight me for a whole hour. Oh yeah. I was saying, I mean, it uses your shoulder muscle more, but I think for me, swinging like this or like this, but when I go left or right, is we're just picking up your arm. To me is uses the least amount of energy. It's push your elbow forward, lift your shoulders straight out like this. So obviously you need, it'll work your shoulder muscle, but I think that's, if you're doing this, you know, you're working more your biceps. If you're doing this, you're working more your tricep. To me, this uses the least amount of energy, but it also leaves you the most wide open, is what I was saying. Yeah. Oh, you know another good thing to save energy? If you're fighting somebody, if I'm not close enough where they can hit me, or if you're borderline, it's better to be ready. I have IG. Creates like the same name. I'm uploading. Oh, talking about the gym. Yes, yo, you're like on fire, Tierlay. I'm gonna upload. I'm going to the gym. I'm uploading my pre-gym pics today. I'm wearing short shorts. Just a warning. If I'm not in danger of getting hit, I just carry everything down here. Okay, now I'm almost kind of in range. Okay, like now I'm in range. Okay, I'm way out here. You know what I mean? It's super energy conservation. But if I'm not like in range, oh, get a little closer. All right, now I'm ready. Oops. Does that make sense? Then you're not holding your stuff up the whole time. I think that's a huge tip. Space Comics, what's up? Like longsword? you want another tip? Space Comics, what's up? Do you know when I fight like a longsword, I always try and waste the first 10 to 15 seconds. Yo! Yes! Ooh, sneaking in at work. Best defense move I use? I'll show you. Oh, Cree, thanks. Yeah, I'll get on there later. I don't know if I have the app installed on my phone. Like, longsword, I literally, it's basically almost touching the ground. If I'm not in range, I just hold it down here. And from down here, you can do a lot of stuff, you know? It's not like from down here, it's worthless. But if I'm like not engaged, I just drop it. There's people are always like this. But I prefer a guard down here. You like... Yeah, and I think your vids look good, by the way. I wouldn't, you know, don't ever get discouraged. But if you're gonna get hit, I mean, you're gonna get hit. Why waste all that energy? I mean, in an exchange. So I generally carry guard like this. Maybe World, that's the best defensive. My favorite defensive thing is holding my sword down here, and when someone's coming out at me like this, and I'm down here, I just like windshield wiper. Whoop. If they're like leading like this, windshield wiper, bop. Whenever they swing at you, you're not even hitting them. Bah. That's my favorite. Then you can turn that into like a headshot or something. Yeah. Ox is good. Ox is a good one. Yeah. Yo. Oh. Yeah, and you can play around with it. That's nobody in this sport attacks weapons. Do you know sometimes a lot of times I actually do well, a lot of times in the beginning of a fight, like I actually do hit their weapon, just see how strong they're holding it. If someone's like, you know, and you hit their sword, you bang their sword. And if it doesn't move, they're probably like this inside. If it moves a lot, they're probably just like kind of chill, and then you know that Then your next one, you smash that sword. You can come up around like that. But you have to be fast to follow up with like a third strike, or you're just going to get hit in a return. And this too. Anything like above here, this is something you can play around with too. Like if you're playing around with like a long sword, or even a sword like this, if you're blocking something. I don't want to talk about too much because then we'll get overloaded. Like hold a sword. It can be a plastic sword or whatever. See how much the sword starts to move now? I'm hitting it with the same amount of force. So just to show you. So right about here for me is like, I'm blocking, I'm trying to intercept stuff here. Because if you start, it's just going to hit here and you're going to get hit. So you want to try and whoop. I'm hitting it the same. Really strong grip on the sword. So that's where I want to try and block. Does that make sense? Thanks, Cree. You too. Y'all are the best. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for you guys. Well, physically I'd be here. But I would not be live streaming. The only reason that we're going to keep the live streams going onto some other kind of stuff, Pell work after the million hits is because of everybody that comes by. But yours curves like that, yeah, dude, it's the best. A little bit of curve's good. It just depends. Left, right, up, or down can make a difference. Yeah, yes. Bounce the sword, yep. Yeah, this saber has kind of a bad bounce point. Well, good. I'm glad we do. Oh, look, I was almost exactly on it. I like it to be a little closer, but it's not bad. Ooh, 13 minutes. Oh, I literally woke up and got on. Levi, what up? Just, maybe I should put a, gauntlet on to do this. Oh. Better here, Levi. Now that makes it a little heavier. This also makes it a lot worse because now I can't do definitely not the same range of motion with the gauntlet on. No one actually. You know what this app? Why this app hates me? Yeah, dude, right, Vader. I don't know why this app. See, I'm reading a lot of people's comments that are getting hidden because of the app. Favorite series right now? I don't know. Odd numbers? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. No, actually, I don't know any series. I don't watch anything. I'm not joking either. Like, I literally don't watch anything. Well, I watch What the World TV. Vikings? There's a Vikings series. Forge. Oh, I've seen some Forge and Fire. 7 is top tier. 7 is a show. Oh, 7 is the best episode of the odds, the series of numbers. 7. 7 is a lucky number for a lot of people. Forge and Fire, man. Multiples of 7, yeah. Dude, you ever play that game Buzz? Multiples of 7, you say Buzz. You sit in the line, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Buzz. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, Buzz. 15, 16, Buzz. 18, 19, Buzz. And then if somebody messes up, you gotta drink. Or if you don't drink, you gotta eat a gummy bear or something. You know, remember that game? Yeah, I don't watch anything, unfortunately. I've never seen Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I think you're not the first to say that. But that's the thing. I don't have any. I don't even have. This is what's on my TV. It's just YouTube playing a video. I have no channels on here. I have no apps to watch anything. Would I rather never eat chicken again? Never eat red meat. Probably, I'd rather not eat chicken. Red meat, I think, could be maybe a little worse for you, but I think that, sometimes I'm just sick of chicken. I don't know. Maybe I'd pick the red meat. I don't know. What about you guys? No more chicken, no more red meat. Does it? Yeah, I'm thinking I would rather eat chicken. I think too much red meat for me would be bad. Chicken, very versatile. Yeah, that's the thing. No more chicken wings. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Good. Steph, yes, good thought, Steph. That's the thing. Yeah, chicken gets old quicker for me, but at the same time. The birds of the sea. Yeah, the birds of the sea. Anytime someone says you should watch this, I guarantee I'll still never see it. I try, but I'll never. Sometimes I might watch a trailer of it though. I just can't watch anything. Well, actually, untrue. I went to one movie this year because my daughter loves Paul McCartney, so we went and saw the movie Man on the Run, which is a Paul McCartney movie, and that was last Thursday. And I saw Tron 3 last year. I don't know if I saw a movie though in 2025. There's years of Tierlay, thanks for, or no, who is that? Boo the Hurt, thanks for the repost. Bob's nose is still attached. Now, did that comment get filtered? This app is on something today, guys. Cam, what's up? I read your comment. I don't know why it's not showing half these comments. You know what? I have not. I don't have Spotify though either, but I will see if I can. I'll look into that. I'd check that out. Music form, huh? That would be cool. It's filtered. Yeah, TikTok. I'm glad it's showing your comments. So, Levi, are you still here? Almost every comment from Levi has been filtered today. It's also. Oh yes, and I will check it out. Oh, there's. Yes, bro. What the world? Thanks. That's what that eyeball means, huh? You click the eyeball to prove it. I see. Thank you, moderators. I got, you know what? How many times have I been? I mean, I'm kind of like on here daily. I gotta get these million hits. After I get to million hits, I'll probably have 2 days off a week. But I need to get these million hits. I did hit it 6,000 times this morning now. But I recorded it all, uploaded it to YouTube. But day 254, and there's probably about 20 days in there where we did not live stream. Oh, yeah, dude, this is my Sword and Buckler Championship sword. I will tell you though, they no longer make it, which sucks. But yeah, this is a sword of Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna hit Bob with the sharp saw. Remember? Maybe that's how we can get his nose off of there. I actually had to add some metal to the grip though to make it heavy enough to pass for Boo Hurt International. But this is. Thank you, thank you. They don't make it anymore. I talked to the people in person. This Ukrainian company, Arm Street. I think they're based in Ukraine. At least the people that are working there are from Ukraine. And, dude, they got the craziest, coolest looking armor. Not armor you'd really want to fight in. Maybe SCA or something. And this is an Arm Street Saber. They don't make them, though. They get someone to make them for them and resell them. And it's, they no longer make it. It is Larry approved. Y'all saw that? Yep. The Larry seal of quality. I can't believe the stayed on the grip. Yeah, yes. Nice. Yeah, just as long as you, that armor can just make sure the armor fits, is comfortable. The worst thing is to get mess something up because of that extra weight. Oh, really? I'd love to know how to make this pass a little better. Huh. I mean, it works, but... Oh, okay. Well, for this one, I took a metal... I don't even know what it was. I think it's a brake pad. And I grinded it down so it's the exact same shape as the grip. 10 minutes, everybody. I'm hitting the off button in 10 minutes. 10-minute warning. And it's just enough that it will it'll pass with the weight. I'm actually, tonight, I gotta talk to someone. I'm gonna get a new sword made. Boothert, thanks for the likes. I'm gonna get a new sword made for an arming sword. I just have to. I'm gonna see if I can get this exact thing remade. Oh yeah, I gotta take a picture of it so I can send it to them. Thanks for the likes, Boothert. What the world? I'm reading it. Explained how we can. Yeah. So if you do that though, would that make it too light? Because if you take off that whole D-ring, does that D-ring keep it just above the weight minimum? Well, so the things they look at, yeah, I think so. What's his name from Fight Sword Radio? Anyone ever want to see someone fight with a katana thing? Look up Fight Sword Radio on TikTok, and they have a lot of duels with a guy that with the steel samurai armor and a huge katana thing. So the things they look at, the tip has to be a certain bit of roundness, right? So it can't be pointier than this. At least 2 millimeters thick. Not too long, not too short, not too heavy, not too light. That's everything other than reproduced from existing swords. So this is a style. This is a Mongolian sort of style saber, from what I was told. So you can't just show up with Moonlight Greatsword from Dark Souls. You know what I mean? So it does have a historical requirement. And if you want to be even more technical, if you're wearing a certain kind of armor, you have to use swords that would have been available to you back then. I think AC is great, but I think AC is really way too strict in some parts. And another thing though, World, and that's for the league I fight in Boo International. Freaking IMCF doesn't care as much, where they're a little bit more lenient. But I know I've been sticking with BI for so long that I don't even have an IMCF membership anymore. Everyone always comes in here like, dude, are you going to they're fighting in where are they fighting? They have an overseas tournament thing too, you know, and everyone's asking me, am I going there? I was like, shit, like, no. Start fighting in, like, start fighting in as in, like, the format? I'd say Sword and Shield. Everyone usually starts with Sword and Shield. It's the basic one to get the hang of stuff. You got a bigger shield. I hate Sword and Shield myself. Like, Sword and Buckler is fine for me. I just hate Sword and Shield. Oh yeah. I'm just trying to get I fought left-handed before, where that was left-handed. One time I busted my knuckles. Like, Sword and Shield, I'm just not a fan of it because I just hate having that weight in here. Sword and Shield messes with my shoulders a little bit. But I try and get some left-handed work too because, like, this is left-handed. You never know, it'll come in handy, man. Yeah, and you can make shields. Shields can be, like, super thin. They don't have to be that heavy. Some people's shields are wrecked after one tournament, you know. But at the same time, like, I'm just not a fan. I just don't like sword and shield. Sword and buckler, I like. I was fighting one time. Yeah, cavalry. Yeah, better than everyone else. We got 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes to go. One time I was fighting up in the Pocono Mountains. Oh really? Oh, there you go. Yeah, that'll throw you right into it, right? Yeah. The fighting left, yeah, because then your swords are on the same side, and it's really weird. Yes, Maximilian. Heck yeah. And I do feel restricted with the shield. You feel like sword and shield to me is like, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it. Try it. We're gonna try it with the world one day, and you'll see what I mean. But I actually fought for gold medal left-handed in buckler last year one round. Because the other guy was just really good block. The other guy had a really good guard, so I was like, let me throw him off. I'll fight him left-handed. I lost that round 5-4, so I actually didn't do bad. The thing that got me though was actually now like actually doing it was when I was coming around a couple times to swing. Is that inside my gauntlet, like when I would be spinning my hand this way, like something in the glove was rubbing in my finger and it actually hurt. Yeah, so it doesn't hurt. Plus the other thing too, like look how deformed my hands are. These like, look at that. And look at, you might not be able to see it, but my right thumb like just sticks out more than my left. It never used to, and I think it's from fighting for so long, right-handed. It's weird. Like my body's adapted. Like I might be the only one that can see it, but my right thumb actually like it has extended. My body's adapted to swords. So your whole, so if you can do it left-handed too, you keep your body symmetrical. It's weird. Like I might notice it more than on camera. But you can probably see the knuckles from the side. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe in person one day I'll show you. Yeah, it's good to be able to. It's good to be able to. You never know, man. Oh, that's a 2-minute alarm. But yeah, like you never know, man. I fought a whole tournament left-handed because somebody busted my knuckle in the first shot I took. I was out here and the guy hit me so hard in his hand, and I was like, just like thinking, oh my god. So it was an exhibition thing, so it wasn't for like, you know, really like who's the best in the world. So after that, I was like, whatever. So I fought the whole rest of the day left-handed. Oh yeah, okay. Timmy, I'm reading what you said. Knife fighting, huh? Yeah, active evolution. And this is before hitting Bob. Well, I even got these like hand muscles in the middle there. Crazy. But I kind of had those from before too. Yeah, dude, just be careful you don't freeze too much and get frostbite. Bayonets? Yeah. Hey, look at my big old deformed hand from fighting swords. Lord Salmon, what up? Lord Salmon, we got less than a minute. We're at 2:30. We're putting the sword down. I have to get my daughter. Lord Salmon, what? Just so you know, the sword who made the sword. I don't know if I understand. The sword who made the skeleton. Yeah, there's no winners, only survivor. Yeah, that's all right. I gotta go get my daughter from school, and then I gotta get ready for work. Who made the sword? So yeah, I was just saying earlier. This was I got it from Arms Street, but they don't make it anymore. So that's, everything I have is so old they don't make it anymore. They don't make my dueling armor anymore. They don't make this sword anymore. They don't make this sword anymore. Like everything I have, when people like, like they don't make it anymore. I guess I'm too old. All right, we gotta get this total off the ball. I have to get out. You're right. Yes, Tierlay, thanks for the reminder. We got 621 hits. I'm surprised. We actually had more than that, but it didn't count because the app shut off. 621. Yeah, everything I have anymore is vintage. Mad Axe, I'm gonna talk to Mad Axe though about getting me a competition saber. All right, here's the total today. Yeah, I am gonna get to 650, dude. All right. So that's the total today. I'm literally gonna get out of here. Yo, you two all be safe. Best beginner saber is anything that has a good balance. Just I'll show you this before I get out of here, because I gotta shut this app off and everything anyway. Alright, so see where this just for anybody in general, beginner or expert, man. Like if you Featherfall, thanks for the bros. Bark bark. Featherfall salmon at the last minute. Yep. See how this rocks back and forth right here? Imagine this is like a do you ever play a board game that has a spinner? See where it bounces? That's where it bounces on your finger. The closer to the grip, the better. Because think about a board game. If you drilled a hole right here, that's where it would bounce perfectly. That's where it wants to spin. And then you flick it and it spins around. Same thing with hold. This is where it wants to spin. So if you have a sword that has, some of them have bounce points right here. They suck. They're okay. They're good for certain things, but that means it's so heavy on the tip that to try and maneuver it, like if you're throwing at somebody and you want to like stop and turn a different way, and something like that, the tip is so heavy it's gonna want to keep going. So you can't necessarily comfortably go like this and maybe switch it this way just if you're floating around, because the tip wants to go forward. They're great for crushing people, but I gotta get out of here. We'll talk about more later if you want. Alright, I get my daughter. Thanks for hanging out. I was even gonna stream today, but y'all made it so awesome. I wasn't even get on here. I was like, ugh, an hour. But we did it, a whole hour. Catch y'all another one. I'm gonna pull What the World. Okay, guys. Appreciate the gifts. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate everybody stopping by, chatting. See ya. Jesus Christ. They will never think each other, they can you, they'll destroy things, they'll cause all nuisances, they will never actually be charged.
This reinforced how important black holes are to our understanding of the universe, which was in itself a problem because black holes themselves broke our models too. In particular, cosmologists struggled with the fully question how they come to be. For small black holes, known as stellar black holes, there was no issue. Stellar black holes at magnitude 299 times our sun, and very well how they form. They are Snapchat explanation of the system, and they were the tiniest black holes to form in the universe. The scientists are struggling with the supermassive black holes, with masses tens of thousands to billions of times our sun, and they're massive galaxies, and choosing the end of them. And it just shows that these tiny black holes were formed where and when by solar. Yes, they were, and they are universe. Stellar black holes can grow as time goes on, provided you form one massive black perfectly. The identity English known as antithesis of other edited always the idea that there was a limit to how quickly a star or black hole could grow. This only comes from its very massive. Funny enough, it's true. Enough to push. This is what pushes so cells onto the collision lines. Tiny momentum in particle photons. When as an star, it has pushes on stream photons that radiate outward and at certain low gravity, not even gravity is strong enough to hold against the flow. This is called the intensity. And stars that rush against the boundaries just already stars. Like stars, these tiny massive sun, and if you couple just the slightest way, blowing stuff apart. Black holes, you might think this would be less of a problem. If the whole went black holes, so they radiate in light. But they're actually this origin story. And this idea, accretions around black holes can be incredibly bright, particularly around supermassive black holes. Sometimes blowing the stars in the galaxy outside. With brightness comes with its spread, black holes have to be into the two. So even though given the time mass, stellar black holes could theoretically grow supermassive black holes. It is possible that this actually transforms black holes we see in the universe. Simulations have been done, and though it's technically possible to grow a stellar black hole into supermassive black hole in a time frame, it requires black holes to be eating and no stars to start with, which does not happen. Black holes are like different mass in light, and need way to light more or more than two. To further complicate the matter, we're not completely sure that supermassive black holes are the wrong version of stellar black holes in the universe, although it seems like consensus so scientists have been fused and light into the stage black holes still in the universe. So frankly, we're not finding any, at least not sure. Supermassive black holes are common in galaxies, and therefore we 100 billion stellar black holes are below based on what we see, but intermediate black holes are sufficiently light that we can handle potential physics. We think we see more. Charlie exists, scientists can type supermassive black holes stay born in some way. Many scientists explore the idea that the original together in the universe, things might be because that the stars themselves couldn't see the collapse of black hole directly. Sleeping stars fall further. This is true, and that is some evidence supports theory. Then perhaps supermassive black holes are unstable, slightly big or one size or bigger, like that. You extra things go across one or spread out during the day. This is by no means certain, but the black hole called Lift 568 came to see, and eventually swung the way ahead. Lift 568 is a very distant black hole between 12.1 and 12.3 billion light years away. It's so far away from us that we can't see it before we see the light. We can't actually look into the regions, but the infrared ranges between the light and the black hole. It's on the cosmos negative 20 telescopes, and the resolution of the exposure to see it fall. You bet Lift 568 whole galaxy is more than a faint red and half star, but the negative images on the radar are real. Electricity looks like Lift 568 created this realized what time to see in space time, no one expected. You need Lift 568 to actually create way beyond and not just vital. It was 40 times longer if you see it while it's very fast. How is this possible? At the time, possible explanation here. It turns out that radiating into it is possible, but only short waves, or seem waves. For example, jets in particular get into it if they fall into the glass of physical straight direction, or the direction even 100 though both of black is in the way, there are other possibilities. One thing that says that the consideration that become too high or that too low way is because time before the supermassive black hole is essentially sitting at 150 and super heavy threshold, like when you light it, but for short waves, none of the fusion can occur. This is true, it just explains how supermassive black holes in the universe came to exist, and if they find things increasing fast things, it proves that supermassive science is possible. However, there is some doubt about it. In conclusion, it is well, two researchers, William Kim and Jim revisited this study and realized one possibility that does make use of the black hole or anticipated. This would have no effect on the mass, as none of the black hole is hard as how much mass it can take. Once they find new values, they find more idea. They find it does even massive, much more rate, well again, it's finite, which means our issue is if it does not radiate into it, then actually can't use it to count the supermassive black holes essentially bad information. After the illustrating universal, where are the intermediate black holes and stellar black holes will grow into? Are they going to become supermassive? Why are there so many galaxies in the universe? More than our models should allow. Do direct collapse black holes, once formed from the cosmos itself with no stellar interest really exist? Our models might be on the right track, but something is missing quite clearly. And this is not the first time we notice this. Let's explore one final example, the element we use every day, the resins, alloys, and most importantly, the batteries in our phones. One that is strangely missing from the universe, at least in the amounts we would expect. So here's the big question, where is all the lithium? Let's have a start with the basics about lithium. Lithium is a relative to the elements, and for metals, it's a people believe how to judge the life. You just use the science experiments tool, and the maximum satisfying mixed with water, producing lithium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. More commonly, it's used in laboratories, batteries, and in other electrolyzers, which is high electrical potential. The feature of lithium makes it so important to find is its chemical structure. Say just 3 protons and nucleus, meaning it's one only a handful of very lightweight elements that could be created in the early forms of the universe. But it's the expected presence of lithium in the universe to be cause our problem with the Big Bang model. So what do we think going on back then? I would say it does lithium prove it's wrong. The universe logic is based on what we know, and the very moment of the Big Bang, then we know it's not any planet. The very start of the universe would be simply too hot. After that, though, just 1 second of the universe begins to expand, it becomes much clearer. 1 second after the universe expands again, the temperature of the universe drops down to about 10 billion degrees Celsius, which is actually on 1,000 times the temperature at the center of our sun. This was still mathematical form yet. The fundamental forces together with the other atoms would be overwhelmed by its intensity. Everything exists in the form of radiation instead, and cosmic background radiation, which was very. The universe had radiation long, just 99 seconds later, it was close to 1 billion degrees Celsius, and strong force was accumulated. The universe's first protons spun in and started forming, and began binding with neutrons, creating hydrogen, and one proton, one neutron, as hydrogen, known as hydrogen. Hydrogen and hydrogen were versions of hydrogen that had similar protons, but more or less neutrons were most common in the universe, but hydrogen was the only one. Everything still filled with so much energy that hydrogen protons briefly smashed each other, unlike nuclear fusion, and soon created larger, more complex elements, helium, with 2 protons. Once you run the equations, and the primary universe has only 66% hydrogen and only 24% helium, but sometimes they're rarely, and the proton burst between the two, and more isotopes of lithium, bringing the number of protons up to 3 in these terms. By mass, it's only 0.0000007% of matter in the universe. But here's where the trick comes in. Why is that linked to some stars? Why evaluating this segment as part of the matter? We evaluate distributed elements in the universe today, and we see the images distribution. Our sun is by mass 71% hydrogen, 97% helium, and 2% other heavy elements, which makes sense. But the sun will have time to go on fusion lifetime, study the ratio of these elements. These ratios are the ratio of the universe as a whole, and the strong proof that the hot Big Bang model and our pictures are right, and the universe did not in space. Yet, our pictures are lithium wrong. Although the pictures of lithium in the universe is very low, the prediction is actually still too high compared to what we see, 3 times too high. Or put another way, just like the spectrum of the primary stars, further away stars, the time life method, we don't see anywhere near the lithium we see if our prediction was correct. There are further things surrounding lithium. Lithium is 7 that we can see in the universe. This means that lithium has 3 protons before we get to nucleus. But then last lithium, one lithium 6 with 1 pure neutron, is much less stable and much less common as counterpart. Suppose we make only 2 out of every 100,000 lithium nuclei. While the amount of lithium in the universe is too low, the ratio of lithium 6 to lithium 7 is much too high. Lithium 6 is staggering 1,000 times more prevalent in the universe than it should be. So what does this mean for the hot Big Bang model? Is it really back to the drawing board of our most up-to-date universe origins? Not necessarily. 2 lithium 6, one involved rewriting the Big Bang theory